Oh, you guys won't believe this. Grab your tea, because the royal drama just got messier than ever. Picture this. After everything, and I mean everything, the interviews, the Netflix chaos, lawsuits, that explosive Oprah sit down in that book, King Charles, bless his hopeful heart, actually thought it was a good idea to sit down and talk peace with Harry. Yes, peace talks. Like that was ever gonna be private. And what happened next? Boom! Headline news splashed across front pages like some scripted royal PR stunt. And guess what? The cameras? Already rolling. Names, dates, locations, heck, even the drink menu was practically leaked. No prizes for guessing who was right, smack in the middle of this circus. Yep, Meghan and Harry, again. Seriously, did Charles really think this was gonna stay under wraps? Maybe he imagined a quiet civil chat in some discreet corner, cute. But nope, days later, the Daily Mail ran it like a blockbuster premiere. And who wrote it? Charlie Griffiths. Oh yeah, that name rings a bell. Not just any reporter, she's been Harry's unofficial hype woman for months, turning him into this tragic, misunderstood prince longing for home. So for her to be the one with the exclusive scoop, that's not just suspicious. That's a massive red flag. And get this, the secret meeting wasn't in some random cafe. No. It was at a private members-only club in London. You know those places tighter than Fort Knox? Paparazzi don't just wander in with a zoom lens, yet somehow the press knew exactly where and when to be, even captured perfectly timed shots of Charles and Harry's teams hanging around for a brief, oh so convenient 10 minutes. Coincidence? Please. Either someone on the inside is a total rookie or someone wanted this to leak. Let's talk about Team Sussex. Because right after the story broke, what did they do? Oh, the usual. Deny, deflect, and then, surprise, leaked their own version to their favorite outlet, The Telegraph. According to them, they were frustrated, didn't leak anything, and just wanted peace. Sound familiar? Every single time a royal olive branch gets extended, somehow their favorite journalists get an all-access pass to every intimate detail. You see the pattern, right? Let's be honest. Charles, he got played again. And what's even sadder is that people close to him still believe they can fix this. That if they just schedule enough meetings and slap enough PR glitter on it, Harry will come running back into the royal fold. But guess who's not buying that fantasy? Prince William. He wasn't at the meeting. His team stayed out. And he's probably sitting back, arms crossed, watching this whole thing blow up thinking, told you so, Dad. Because every single time they try to reach out to Meghan and Harry, it ends the same way. Betrayal, spin, chaos. And oh, the timing? Impeccable. The leak just happened to hit right when Princess Catherine, Prince George, and adorable little Charlotte made their stunning Wimbledon appearance. A perfect, heartwarming moment of royal charm. But guess what? That precious story got shoved off the front page in favor of royal betrayal headlines. You think that's an accident? Meghan and Harry know exactly when to drop their drama bomb. This isn't about reconciliation anymore. It's about control. It's about staying in the spotlight. Meghan and Harry aren't trying to rebuild trust, they're clawing their way back into relevance. And Charles, bless him, might just be too blinded by guilt or sentimentality to see it. This isn't a rogue prince with a wounded heart. This is a PR machine that leaks hard, plays dirty, and always flips the narrative to make the crown look like the villain. Let's talk receipts. Charlotte Griffiths, she didn't just stumble on this story, she's been laying the groundwork for Harry's so-called homecoming fantasy for months. Articles about Harry missing the UK, wanting to reconnect, longing for peace, and she just happens to be tipped off about the exact location and time of this ultra-private royal meetup? Yeah, right. And the cherry on top, the photos weren't even taken by some anonymous paparazzo in the bushes. Nope, they were snapped by named Daily Mail photographer Steve Burton. That screams one thing: permission. Someone let the press in. Someone planned this. That's not an ambush. That's a setup. Now let's dig into Meghan's new circle. Oh yes, she surrounded herself with Silicon Valley-style strategists now. Meredith Maines, a high-pounder PR guru from the tech world, now managing the Sussex home operations. And Leah Maguire, suddenly appearing in the UK as their royal media ghost lady. These aren't just assistants, these are full-blown spin doctors, handpicked to craft the perfect narrative and push it. And funny how the same article leaking the secret peace summit took a generous amount of space to paint Meredith as some glowing genius. Her background at Google, her elite resume. Wait, this was a royal leak or a LinkedIn update? Here's why it matters. It was a puff piece in exchange for access. PR 101. Team Sussex isn't about healing, it's about staying marketable. Netflix deals, speaking gigs, merchandise, branding, it all depends on one thing: being tied to the royal family. Without it, they're just another celebrity couple scrambling for relevance. But with it, that Duke and Duchess title still sticking, that proximity to the crown, it keeps them lucrative. It keeps the brand alive. And the irony? Painful. Meghan and Harry built their escape brand on rejecting the monarchy, but every staged photo, every emotional interview, every flattering article, it all screams the same thing. Let us back in. It's so obvious now. So, while Meghan and Harry are over there doing PR yoga poses and hand-feeding quotes to friendly journalists, Charles is still caught in this emotional tug of war. On one side, he's the king, the monarch, trying to maintain order, tradition, dignity. On the other, a father, sick with guilt, battling cancer, clinging to the hope that he can fix this fractured family before it's too late. But here's the brutal truth. That hope is being weaponized against him. Meghan and Harry aren't trying to mend wounds. They are here to stay relevant, to cling to the last threads of royalty just long enough to keep the brand alive. The minute Charles opens the door, even a crack, they rush in with photo ops, curated leaks, and soft rebranding tactics dressed as sentiment. And you know who sees right through it all? William. He's not playing this game. He's had enough. That secret meeting, he wasn't there, didn't send anyone, didn't even blink. Because he knows this isn't reconciliation. This is strategy from Team Sussex. And William, he's done babysitting a brother who turns family crises into camera-ready content. Let's talk betrayal. Every time Harry and Meghan say they want privacy, they end up staging an emotional comeback tour. Every time they claim they want healing, their media mouthpieces start whispering details that only insiders would know. And what's worse? They're doing it while Charles is fighting cancer. They're using his illness as PR bait. That's not family. That's exploitation. The public sees it. Oh, they absolutely see it. Scroll through X, Twitter, for the Boimers, or any royal forum. It's all there. People aren't buying this "we just want peace" routine anymore. They're not falling for the Duchess of Damage patrol dance or Harry's reflective stares into documentary cameras. Nobody's fooled. The real loyalty, it's with William and Catherine. Because while Harry and Meghan are over in Montecito, filming soft-focus interviews and pretending to bake muffins, William and Catherine are showing up quietly, professionally, with grace, doing the job, carrying the weight of the crown, raising the future king and queen with dignity and zero theatrics. And the timing of this leak? Let's not pretend it was random. Just when Catherine, who's been going through her own unimaginable health battles, stepped out looking stunning at Wimbledon, holding hands with her kids, creating this perfect, wholesome moment that the entire country needed, bang! Out comes the Sussex scandal. A scandal that bulldozes the feel-good family story and shoves betrayal back into the headlines. You think that's just unfortunate timing? Please, that's not unfortunate, that's surgical. The Wimbledon photos were everything the monarchy represents. Strength, poise, continuity. George and Charlotte looked so polished, charming, totally at ease. William, as usual, calm and focused. And Catherine, she glowed. Not because of the makeup, not because of the designer dress. She glowed because she is the image of what the modern monarchy should be. Composed, kind, human, that quiet strength. That's what people connect with. And now look at Harry and Meghan, or rather the brand of Harry and Meghan. Carefully staged beach walks, candid backyard footage. Dancing with the kids in soft sunlight, every frame filtered, every quote measured, every leak calculated. It's not family, it's content, and Charles, he's got a choice to make. Not as a grieving dad, not as a man battling illness, but as the king. He cannot let emotion cloud the future of the monarchy. If he wants a relationship with Harry, fine, let him have it, privately, quietly, but it cannot be folded into the royal agenda anymore. No more leaks, no more secret meetings with front page, fallout, no more giving Harry and Meghan the fuel they need to keep their royal connection simmering, just enough to sell a documentary or a podcast. Because here's the ugly truth. Meghan and Harry need that connection. Without it, they fade fast. They become just another Hollywood couple trying to stay relevant. With it, they're still the Duke and Duchess, still close enough to the throne to matter, still just enough royal to cash in on the mystique. It's never been about healing. It's about staying marketable. And the king, he's feeding that fire. Every kind gesture, every tentative olive branch, it gives the Sussex brand a heartbeat. But the real danger, it's not just the PR chaos, it's what this means for William, for the future king. If Charles keeps opening the door, letting Meghan and Harry swing the spotlight back onto themselves, he's setting a precedent. That chaos, that constant drama, it'll bleed into William's reign. And William knows it. That's why he's out. He's not taking calls. He's not attending back-channel meetings. He's done trying to play nice with a brother who turned the family into a docuseries. Because there's no room for half-in, half-out royals anymore. That chapter has to close. The monarchy only survives when the people trust it. When it looks dignified, stable, human, not like some reality show with crowns and scandal. And Harry and Meghan, they chose to leave. They wanted independence. They got it. They wanted freedom. They got it. They wanted to control the narrative. They've never stopped doing that, but they can't keep bouncing in and out of royal life whenever it suits the press cycle. It doesn't work like that. Not anymore. And Charles, if he really wants to protect the institution and his son William, he has to stop letting guilt write the rules. He has to stop handing out second chances that come wrapped in Daily Mail exclusives. The Sussexes made their choice. They stepped away from the crown, they turned their family into a media brand, and now they need to live with the consequences. Because the crown belongs to the ones who stayed, the ones who serve, the ones who don't turn trauma into content and reconciliation into a headline. Charles needs to draw the line for William, for the monarchy, and honestly, for himself.